This wonderful new stadium, newly redesigned stadium. It's the first evening game we've seen here. It looks spectacular, and we're hoping for a spectacular game as well. Very pleased to have Guillem Balaguer joining us. For two coaches, what an amazing job. Imanol Alguacil coming into the starting lineup. Luka Modric and Eduardo Camavinga dropping down to the bench. That means Silva out of action at the moment. He'll be back fairly soon, the new signing. So this is how they line up in La Liga so far this season.
No argument, no argument. He was teaching us constantly every day, and as always, he said that he was gonna die on the radio. He literally did that.
Each other, and almost Kepa played into trouble there.
Jude Bellingham, as you say, when you go in and around the round,
chested down by Joselu to Rodrigo, who was brought down. What a save! Barrenechea follows up and scores. The first shot was saved by Kepa, but he couldn't do anything about the rebound as Ander Barrenechea continues his outstanding start to the season. It's 3 goals for him now. We were talking about and worked on by Brais Mendes, but just too far. Sliding it on to Rodrigo, saved by Ramiro. Not quite enough power on that shot from Rodrigo. Well, Bruno, how has the atmosphere changed since that early goal?
But quality players.
Rodrigo taking on the Fran Garcia. Toni Kroos helps out, but still Kubo. Oh, what a goal! Just sensational.
He's not going to give it.
El Marino, he's going to take on a shot blocked by Doff instead to Brais Mendes. He goes for goal, and that's not far away either. Kepa having to fly to his right once again, and what a sensational start this is. But Lenormand was there, clear as by Ramiro, and Dani Carvajal going through.
Appears in difficult places to defend and creates this kind of situation. Just stole
kicking long, but straight to Fran Garcia, who's looking for Carvajal. Oh, nearly squeezing it in, and Ramiro again saving with his feet. Busy start, and the pass is just too far ahead of him. And so Zubeldia.
Sad, but Valverde normally likes to play. Almost wasn't a winger, was a midfielder, but quite wide, and that's where he drives with the ball. It's down to
foul by Zubimendi on Bellingham, who's again. It's a decent cross, and attacking is brilliant. Back to Bellingham, across goal, but easy for Ramiro to fall on. And pace, but they've had to defend well and have the pace to stay clear. He does and get the shot away, but it comes out to Barrenechea, who blazes it over the crossbar. But what about the run and shot from Take Kubo? You said clips it in for Marino, and Kepa makes the save. But Mikel Merino so close to the second goal after more magical wizardry from Take Kubo.
Magical. He actually reminded me of Butragueño, for those of us that are a little bit more veteran.
He's Kubo, who's brought down by Schwartz it down.
Well, they seem to decide most of the time what's required.
Who's always going to win that and any physical battle. Yeah. Keep going. Down he goes, and it's a goal kick. He's told Rodrigo to get up. When the referee puts his mouth to the whistle like that, you think, oh, where's he going to point?
But it was a bit of a doubt.
Yard box, not the spot.
No, it was
Barrenechea, well defended by Dani Carvajal that time, but Traore, just as we were talking about Tierney, the left back Tierney, and Carvajal does really well to make the block and keep the ball in.
And from minute 1, early goal from Real, continuously doing so on high tempo, which in a way
up to shoot and takes a deflection. First changes to make, possibly.
Not too much. No, he's Carlos being a.
First night game with the new look stadium, and the first game with the get back on level terms quickly. It's cut back for Fede Valverde, and he scores 40 seconds into the second half. A thunderbolt of a shot from Fede Valverde off the inside of the post, and what a start to the second half for Real Madrid. Even Carlo Ancelotti nearly smiling.
Yeah, nearly smiling. A bit of his lip going up.
Tierney can find Ramiro, so Mendy with the slightly short pass, but wriggling away and to the edge of the area, just showed too much. There was Bellingham and Valverde both being involved. Makes the challenge and eases it back, but not with enough power to reach into the area again. Cleared. Barrenechea deflected, and it does long for Rodrigo to try and chase. He's Carvajal with the deep cross.
Talent and
Fran Garcia with a good cross, and there it is. Joselu with the towering header at the far post, perfectly found by Fran Garcia, and there are few better players in the air than Joselu, who attacked that with real authority, and there was never any doubt. Advanced position to replace Joselu, and Modric and Camavinga into. And that was met by,
in this case, will have to fight for his.
The first substitution made by the Basque manager.
For the run of Bellingham, but he's beaten well there by Zubimendi. A shot dribbles towards the edge of the area where he's brought down by Mikel Merino. There wasn't much on for Jude Bellingham, so we thought, well, I'll just make something
To be this player.
Now Toni Kroos with the free kick that Bellingham won, and he's not far away from finding the top corner. A few candidates there, but Alaba would have half, trying to change that now. And he skips away from Fran Garcia, who's going to get a yellow card for scything him down. No question about that. And Kubo bursting back into life. Free kick. Rudiger with the header away. And Zubimendi trying to flip it over the top. And Bryce Mendez, no chance he was going to get any kind of decision there. And Imanol gesticulating.
Yeah, because did not start. Because in the past, if there was a miss, because that could be the end of it.
3-1 would be game over. Then his size and power is
balls to the second post. Couldn't
have been a more Italian celebration, running up to his dad like that. As Rodrigo for Bellingham, and rather missed. Camavinga flying into the tackle, which the referee did well to initially overlook, trying to allow an advantage and then do keep possession.
Yeah, because they're
punched away as far as Oyarzabal, who maybe a little bit rusty because he's not touched the ball in about 20 minutes until that.
Kubo remains on the right. Cho